Hello YouTube, it's the TrueMore64 back with another video. Today I'm gonna be reviewing Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder. So this is the biggest set of Bionicle, well, of the second gen of Bionicle. Well, I mean, like, the biggest set, as in, like, at price point. Not, like, in terms of height or ability. Well, or, you know what I mean. So, there it is. And before we get into the review, let's go over one of my favorite parts of a review. Let me get everything out of the way. The box. So here's the box. I got a Kimu, a Skull Grinder. Also, his name is Kolta, but they never actually say his name in any of the animations or the books, so that's the thing. Anyway, the information: Mask Maker versus Skull Grinder, the Bionicle logo, Mask of Creation, Lego, oh yeah, and also the Mask of Creation is right here. On top, we got, well, of course this is kind of open because I had to cut these. We got the Lego logo, Bionicle, words, the set number, Mask of Creation, and that is the actual size it says, but it's not like the actual mask. It's like this picture. Anyway, on the side here we have all this. This side just got Bionicle and the Lego logo. On the bottom have this. And on the back here we have Skull Grinder, Ikimu, Mask of Creation. You could use the staff to grab masks, gear function, mask pop off, gear function, stud launcher, combination model, and comic. So yeah, and that just knocked some stuff around. Anyway, bring in Skull Grinder and Ikimu and the Mask of Creation back in here. Let's first take a look at the Mask of Creation. So here is the mask, well, the legendary Mask of Creation. I'll take it off the stand. It's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Now, one thing is I didn't really get too many legendary masks back in Gen 1. I only had the silver Mask of Life, not even the gold one. I didn't even have the Mask of Time. So, yeah, that's a thing. So, here it is. And it does come with a stand here, but one thing is I should point out is the instructions tell you to put the mask right on these holes right here, but it makes it kind of loose. So yeah, so I bring it up to these notches right here, if you can even see them. But yeah, like right there. So yeah. And anyway, here's the rest of the stand. It's pretty nice that it has its own stand. So anyway, let's take a look at Ekimu. Now, Ekimu comes with a golden protector mask, and also he is protector size. So yeah. Now for articulation, he's got a ball joint at the head, although it's kind of limited because of the gearbox. Like, he can't really look up too good. He can look down, and he could look over to either side. But things do get in the way, like these armor pieces. So yeah. For his arms, he's got a full ball joint at the shoulder, a full ball joint at the the elbow, and a full ball joint at the hand. Same goes with this arm, but there is a gear function, and I'll show that off in a little bit. For his legs, he's got a full ball joint at the hip, a full ball joint at the knee, although it is kind of limited up to here. And he has a full ball joint at the foot. Now, one thing is I didn't see if I got all that on camera. So anyway, he does have a gear function, and he could swing his hammer, which is pretty awesome because he's a mask maker, and he is supposed to strike down at the mask. So yeah, and he does have a gear function at the on his shield, and he can make it, well, and it spins just by that gear. So yeah, and also his mask can pop off. Oh, on. His mask can pop off. So yeah, and if you could see on his hammer, oh yeah, let's take a look at the hammer. He's got a pretty good hammer. It's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And it's a pretty fun build too. Now, if you notice on his hammer, I'm not sure if you could tell, but you might. That is actually a stud launcher hammer. Now, I will launch that off, but we need to bring in our little friend, Mr. Cup. I'm gonna do the theme song. Mr. Cup. Yeah. I know, if someone can do a better theme song, then I'll actually use it. So, anyway, I'm gonna put the hammer in here. Well, you don't have to use a cup, but I mean, I don't want to lose studs, so I'm using Mr. Cup. And anyway, turn this part of the camera. And one thing is, some actually came out of the cup. One even landed somewhere back here. I don't know where, but it's somewhere. Yeah, I have no idea where. But like, okay, we're just gonna use something off of a different set because I can't find it right now. Wait, hold on. But anyway, I'm just gonna you know what, that doesn't really work. Oh crap. That fell into the vent. I'll get that off camera. I'm just gonna grab one of the extra studs that it comes with. And yes, you get extra studs. They actually do expect you to lose them. So, anyway, taking Mr. Cup out of the way. That's basically it for Akimu. Now, I will show off Akimu with the Mask of Creation in a minute. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do it now, just so I don't forget. So here's the Mask of Creation. Stick that on him, and there we go. We get the actual Akimu. He actually looks pretty nice. So, yep. Anyway, taking that off. So, now let's get to Skull Grinder. And that keeps falling. So, anyway, here's Skull Grinder, the main villain of this year. And he's pretty big. He's actually the same height as 2015 Tahu. And I'll bring him in a minute. Now for his articulation, he's got a double ball joint in his head. Well, one ball joint here, another down there. So he can do all sorts of poses. He's got a ball joint at the shoulder. Well, and it's a full ball joint. A limited ball joint at the knee. I mean, not the knee. The elbow. And a full ball joint at the hand. And same goes for this one. Well, this hand. And for this arm. For his feet, well, legs, full ball joint at the hip, full ball joint at the knee, and a full ball joint at the foot. And he does have a gear function. In both. And his mask fell off. Oop, and he's falling. Yeah, he's got a full, well, he's got a gearbox in him. The same one that we've been used to. So yeah. And his mask can pop off. But it is on. Trying to pose him right. Let me get him posed correctly because he's kinda, his legs are kind of falling. Anyway, putting his mask back on. Now, it is easy to take his mask off with these horns, like that. Same, well, just like Skull Basher. So yeah. Now, one thing is, he could take off the mask of any opponent with a mask, with his staff, and it's a pretty huge staff and pretty heavy. So he could hook on to the mask and pull it off. You can even stick it in the staff. You could even stick a mask of creation in there, like that. And he fell. And also, just to show off, well, show it off, Skull Grinder wearing the mask of creation. Right there. And trying to find his mask. Oh, and the stand kind of broke. Hold on. There we go. So, that's basically it for the, oh wait, hold on. And trying to get this to stand. I forgot to show off. Seriously, yeah, a mask of creation makes the stand kind of top heavy. I forgot to show off the size comparison with Tahu. And as you can see here, they're about the same height. Now, I'm bringing in a little cameo for next time. Here is 2016 Tahu. Okay, yeah. Skull Grinder has a hard time standing. It's mainly because of the staff. That's the problem. Well, anyway. Tahu is just, well, 2016 Tahu is just a little bit taller than Akimu. So yeah. Just thought I'd bring in a little cameo for next time. And you won't see his review and all the other 2016 Bionicles I have until I get all the sets in the winter wave of 2016. So yeah, anyway, that's basically it. Now let's get into the final thoughts. Okay, now for the final thoughts. This is an awesome set. I mean, you get Akimu, you get Skull Grinder, you get the Mask of Creation, which we've been wanting all year. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I was... Here's something? But, yeah. Anyway. Honestly, get this set. If you want the Mask of Creation, and trust me, you want this. You want this mask. If you don't have it yet, you want this mask. So, go out and get this while you still can. Seriously. Well, one thing is there is gonna be another Akimu set in 2016. Well, in the summer wave. But it comes... The Mask of Creation is trans blue. Like, on Akimu. And frankly, I don't like that. I might just use the gold one, unless if it has some story elements in it. So, yeah. That's basically it. Get this set while you still can. So, anyway, that's about it. Join me next time when I'm gonna be reviewing. Well, first off, I'm pretty sure I'm done with 2005 of Bionicle. At least that's all that I've got for 2005. So yeah. Anyway. As of right now, if I am forgetting something from 2005, join me next time when I review the legendary Morpher from Power Rangers Super Mega Force. So stay tuned for that. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.